have any retail outlets in Nagpur? She does. Okay, now she's going to tell us all about that. She'll tell us how this whole industry works and how, again, you tick in such a competitive industry. So I'd like to call Sharmila, Shruti, and Manisha back onto the stage.
Rahul, ladies, and few gentlemen. It's really my pleasure to be alongside with Ms. Manisha. I was unfortunate, I missed a session. I just got last 10 minutes, but I could see where she's coming from. Very nice. And of course, Shruti on the panel, she is, her achievements are far greater than what she's looking right now. And she happens to be a friend also, a dear friend. And thank you, Medha. Yes, we did choreograph a couple of shows. You know how we begin from out of college, you want to try hands at everything. Yeah. And I forgot the gentleman's name. Thank you for inviting us. I read about and I saw what all TIE does. I didn't know such a thing exists, such an association is there. But I'm really happy to be on this platform and sharing this space with all these wonderful ladies out here. You asked me what you want to ask me about Revayur. It's been a journey, 5 years, but it's still going on. They say that success को मंजिल से नहीं, उसकी सफ़र से तय किया जाए. कोई मंजिल मत पहुँचिए आप, सफ़र को enjoy कीजिए आप. And I have really enjoyed whatever I've done. Very little I've done. I don't know why she said sporadic and all that stuff. I'm yet to get there. It was small baby steps. The CEO of the company believed in it. I was into advertising. After 15 years, when I got up one day, it didn't excite me. I didn't want to go to work. I really didn't want to go to work. So I said, forget it, yaar. I don't feel like getting out of... Naomi Campbell, one of the top models, international model, she used to say, if it's not $10,000, I'm not getting out of my bed. So, of course, it's not $10,000 here. I just didn't feel like getting up and going to work that day. And Fez, the CEO of the company, I'm one of the marketing executives who gets to sleep with him because I'm married to him. So he kind of told me, okay, I have this thing that it's on a blank, I have a drawing board of certain things that I want to do. Would you like to check it out? I said, okay. So Palka was there and I was there, and Palka, the product manager, she's been in this journey with me, and I couldn't have gone even half the place without her help and support. So we were just chatting, and he said, I'm into pharma, and it's obvious that we have to do something with skincare. I'm into internal capsules and internal management of systems. Why don't you take over what's outer? I said, I have zero knowledge about what you're saying right now. How do we go about this and that? Okay, here are your tickets to Hong Kong Fair. The first thing Hong Kong. Okay, fine, what am I going to shop? But he knew exactly what he wanted. So he said, this is where you go, see what is there in the international market, what kind of packaging is there, how you're going to select it, how you want to go about, and what kind of range you want. Just see what you can do from here. That was in 2007, November 2007. So we went to Hong Kong. The first day, it really overwhelmed us. We have been traveling, but when it's work, you're in a different... I couldn't sleep on the flight. I ate my food and Palka's also. So I was like, okay, we're going there. First thing, we dressed up very well. Nicely, okay, if nothing else, let's dress up well, yeah. We went to all the stalls. Initials, we didn't want to enter the halls. These are huge halls, exhibition halls. There's 7, 8 exhibition halls. And international and a lot of stalls and a lot of products, and you name it, it's there. And from all over the world. So even going to the first stall, it was like, Palka, are you going to talk to them? Am I going to talk to them? It was that kind of a thing. She said, let's just go ahead. And by the end of the evening, we were like pro at it. Next day, we went as if we owned a company already. And we got all the details, and we studied and everything. We came back, we gave a presentation. This is what only one thing we had in mind: the products are going to be international quality. The quality in terms of packaging, in terms of raw material, in terms of feel, look, smell, fragrance, name it, has to be international. And there is where we started. We started with 24 products and cutting it really short. I can go on, it will be evening and we'll be having dinner also together. But I'll just cut it short because it's a very informal journey that I've had. So we started with 24 SKUs, 24 products. Lotion, gels, creams, foot range. And today we have 88. And the packaging is nice. We have made sure that if we have to be in this market, we better be up there. We traveled a lot. The only belief that we had that we're going to be there. There is nothing that can stop us now. Palka took over the product management side. I took over the marketing side. There is not a single store in Kerala that I have not been to sell my product. Starting from Kasargod up to Trivandrum. Starting from Chennai up to Coimbatore. Starting from Vapi in Gujarat up to Junagadh in Saurashtra. Every store has been visited. I learned what is the dynamism in this on-the-job field training. Sometimes I used to dress up so shabbily that I look like a salesperson over there. But I learned so much in the process that now even if Durga Alankar is to say something, I would know. Durga Alankar is a very big cosmetic store in Nagpur. And I know all the stores of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Bombay, Pune, Maharashtra, Western Maharashtra. So first thing first, on-the-job training, on-field working. So you know what is expected from your staff when you have one. Today I have 200 people working under me, out of which 80% are women. And I like that part because I give them a lot of opportunities, and there are women that I have as a watchman. I have a watchman as a woman. Then I have a technician, dispatch, accounts. I like working with women, and I think I have a huge team of 350 beauty advisors all across these areas. So that is 200 plus 350, like 88% of them are women. And I'm very proud of that fact. You will see even my quality control, my research and development is teeming with women. They work well, and I believe in them. This is my technical head, Dr. Farad Dawood. She's the one who's given us all the beautiful products. We advertise massively into Kerala, Femina magazines. We've been covered. We've had these events. So all the, after all the hard work, the glamour follows. That's it. I hope no questions.
Thank you so much, Sharmila. We move on to Shruti. Shruti is going to tell us how she started her label, what prompted her to start, and how she retails now.
Hello everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to be here. And of course my story is very different from what Sharmila has done, and I would like to share that so you get an insight of how my label actually came. Because fashion and Nagpur, they have no relation, somehow that doesn't really correlate to each other. But for me, this is a little irrelevant, but still I would like to start. From childhood, I was drawing croquis, but fashion design was not a recognized vocation. And as from all good girls from Kolkata, I got married pretty early, and I also got my daughter very fast. I shifted to Nagpur, but with the help, I had the most wonderful in-laws and a very supportive husband and a very beautiful and a good family who understood my need for a career, but they said that career without qualifications don't make any sense. So I had just done my history honors that time. Luckily for me, that year JD Institute had opened up, so I did my with a with a 6-month daughter. I did my 2 years of advanced diploma in fashion design. Then I did my 1 year of diploma in textile, followed it with another 1 year diploma in jewelry design. Now with all this established, the design elements were established, but when I wanted to step out into the big bad world of business, my husband said that, what about the commercial aspects? What do you know about it? History and design, all is fine. These are creative fields. So with 2 small children and the support of my in-laws and my family, I decided to understand the monetary aspect, the commerce, the basic thing. So I pursued a course in DBM in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavans. I used to go in the evening. And of course, I also did my MBA later and from IGNOU. So basically, first I kind of consolidated my qualifications, which gave me a base to pursue my dreams. And then the next thing was, the easiest thing would have been to start a label, but I didn't want to do that because I had not worked. So I started teaching in an institute called INIFD, and within 2 months I was the HOD of that institute. For 3 years I taught in INIFD. I also took classes at Flying Cats, and I also executed a finishing school program in which Sharmila also was a part of it. They also indirectly, they were a big part of that finishing school program called Finesse, which ran for a year. Then I kind of left the institute, and I was also giving lectures for MBA and a lot of things I was pursuing, trying to find out my, calling. Then it was just, I always wanted to launch a label, but the fact that I was based in Nagpur kind of stopped me. I couldn't take the step. Then one fine day, after mentoring many collections, I decided that let me just start with a capsule collection. I'll just start with some 30 pieces and let's see what happens from there. So me and few of my students, we started, and those 2 of them are still with me. In fact, I started in my garage with just a sewing machine from my side, because I started with something like 80,000 rupees, took no help from the family. This is one question which might come to me later, so I wanted to clarify at the very beginning. No help from the family, just 1 sewing machine my student had given and 1 I could purchase, and few fabrics, and we started work. For 3-4 months I was totally clueless. I did not know what I was doing, but I had a collection, some semblance of a collection ready. Now, Nagpur and fashion, it's mostly about, boutiques. They don't even call it fashion designing, they call it dress designing or darzi ka kaam, or something on those lines. So I was very sure in my vision, though I had humble beginnings, I did not want to do something humble. That I was very, very clear about that also. So now with cost, such a conflicting sentiments, I did not know what to do. Now I approached a store called Fuel in Bombay, which is a multi-designer store where all the big designers supply, right from Sabyasachi and Rohit Bal and onwards, so the hierarchy. So luckily for them, they decided to stock my collection. And then from there was no stopping. Within the first 6 months, I was stocked in some 10 to 12 good stores over the country, like Azza, Fuel, Atosa, all over the country, very good stores. That was something which I have to comprehend. How did it happen to me so soon? Everyone makes good designs, everyone makes good products. And when I would tell them that I'm from Nagpur, the first thing they would ask, Nagpur kahan hai? Near Kanpur? They don't even know where Nagpur is. So to anyone to relate to Nagpur with a, fashion thing was very difficult. Trust me, bigger names have asked me things like, where is Nagpur, near Kanpur, these kind of questions. So to explain where Nagpur was only very difficult. Then of course, when you start, then I realized the teething trouble. I had expanded without knowing. But then I decided to give it some sort of vision. I was very clueless. So procuring was a bit of a problem. Then labor was a very, very big problem in Nagpur. Then, anything associated with design, it's very difficult to go to Bombay, Delhi all the time. Trust me. So, but still I had to travel a lot. My one foot is in Bombay, the next one is in Delhi, and I'm also like juggling between Calcutta. So luckily, having bases there, it was easier for me to establish myself. And then I applied for Lakme Fashion Week. Now, I'm also doing bills and I've done International Fashion Week, but Lakme Fashion Week is one fashion week where you actually get selected. You know, there's a very big jury sitting there, and I send my application, and obviously no amount of pull works there, and I got selected, and I started about 2 years back. I had my showcasing, and this is my 5th season there. And this year, in fact, I've got a sponsored show. Generally, designers get it after some 6-7 years of being there, but I've got a sponsored show. The other people who are getting sponsored shows are like Sabyasachi and Rohit Bal, and this time I'm getting a sponsored show. I have also made a foray into Wills, and I'm supplying to some 26 stores in the country, few internationally, and many websites. I also showcase internationally at Hong Kong, where even Sharmila, when I think we are interlinked, even I went to that same big platform about 2 years back to Hong Kong. The Indian government was giving a scheme for emerging designers where you could go at 1/4 the rate. There was a lot of subsidies. So I decided to do it for the emerging international designer. After that, of course, there have been many international callings. But till you don't consolidate yourself in the domestic market, I feel there's no point just going and making noise there. And now, of course, being in Nagpur, and of course my label is stretched all over the world, and especially all over the metro cities in the country. There are certain problems, but you know,